Do the trashy pulp novels of the world have anything to offer? Are bestsellers all they're cracked up to be? Here at Terrible Book Club, we explore whether you really can judge a book by its cover, or its ridiculous synopsis. You ever passed a book and thought, ugh, who's reading this? We probably are.
Hello and welcome to episode 75 of the Terrible Book Club. I'm Paris, and this is Chris.
Hello.
Today, we are reading Maze by Christopher Manson.
Reading, as in we are going to read it right now.
Yes, it is 12:22 a.m. on a Monday. We are starting this episode. I just said a.m., not p.m. That is correct. It is after midnight. This is when we are beginning this episode. It's late. So we're going to keep ourselves awake by apparently solving the world's most challenging puzzle while in a sleep-deprived state. So we'll see how this goes. So normally on the Terrible Book Club, we pick books that we think are going to be terrible, that we would never read in our normal lives, you know, and we pick them up based on their cover, summary, title, something like that. This just seemed fun to us, but potentially terrible because it might be so hard that we can't do it on the show.
We've also put ourselves at the biggest mental disadvantage by doing this, like when we're extremely sleepy, exhausted from a crafting hell.
Yeah, we just
that we
made
put
the
ourselves through.
This is alright, so guys, it's a couple hours after we did the shrimp tree and the fucking cauliflower lamb whatever. So
for a content warning this episode, in addition to our usual barnyard language, we have lost our minds.
Yes, totally
and
gone.
we're going to attempt to use them as we have lost them.
Alright, so the summary for this is:
I invite you to enter my maze. I say it is mine, because despite who else I might be, I am the architect as well as your guide. Your first goal is to find the shortest route through the maze. A simple task, I assure you, if you know what to look for. I have planted clues throughout for your interpretation, or misinterpretation. Indeed, you'll be fascinated by the maze's ambiguity, stimulated by its mystery, stymied by its riddle. But fear not, I'll be with you all the way. Fear not, that is, if you truly believe that my clues or I can be trusted. Enter room 1. Which door should you take from here? Someone in the narrative uses the word story, and the same word appears above the door to room 20. Is that the connection? Is there a connection? Give it a try and go to room 20, which is peculiar in its own way. Just inside the door of room 27, you see what looks like the bottom half of an archer's arrow. An arrow pointing away, perhaps? I will not tell. Perhaps it wouldn't help if I did. It is up to you to decide, as you move from room to room, hoping that fact is not illusion and that your best judgment has not led you astray. Tempted? Test your wits against mine. I guarantee that my maze will challenge you to think in ways you've never thought before. But beware, one wrong turn and you may never escape.
Chris, are we gonna get trapped inside this book, Jumanji style?
Yes.
Or fucking no?
We're stepping into a D&D lich's fucking mind maze. That
No, not Jumanji. The Page Master
Yes.
style.
So we're gonna have to figure out a way how to like bounce between.
Yeah, we'll just
readings of
exchange
this book.
rooms. Watch, I'm gonna get trapped in the first room. I won't even be able to get out. So it's set up. So this book is set up. Each page is a puzzle, and each page is like a room or section in a maze.
It's a little choose your own adventure-y.
Kinda. Alright, so there are directions here. And directions state that this is not really a book. This is a building in the shape of a book. Each numbered page depicts a room in the maze. The doors in each room lead to other rooms. For example, the room on page 1 has doors leading to rooms 20, 26, 41, and 21. To go through door number 20, you simply turn to page 20. Your challenge is to find your way back from room 1 to room 45 and then back to room 1 using the shortest possible path. If you use your head, you should be able to make the journey in only 16 steps. There are any number of clues in the drawings and in the story to help you choose the right door in each room. Clues in a series of rooms may relate to one another and may indicate a path. Other clues may refer to a specific door in a single room. Anything in this book might be a clue. Not all clues are necessarily trustworthy. Fuck you, dude. We are gonna get trapped in this book, Chris.
So there's a
good
time
thing you
limit.
put on your fuzzy pajama pants.
I'm putting a time limit on this.
Okay.
Because we're not going to sit here for hours trying to undo this. So when this timer up here crosses the hour mark, that's it. That's the time we have to solve this puzzle.
All right.
Or else the lich will disintegrate us or some shit.
Yeah. Once you've found the shortest path in and out of the maze, challenge yourself further. Go back and find the riddle hidden in room 45. The answer to that riddle is concealed somewhere on the shortest path. Now proceed to the prologue. Okay.
Would you like me to read the prologue, perhaps?
Sure. All right. Take us in.
We see there's an illustration of an archway over a doorway on the opposite page of where the prologue is printed, and inscribed in the top of the archway are the words, "The next page." But here is the prologue. The maze.
I met them at the gate that we usually wait inside, preoccupied with their own thoughts, impatient like so many children they didn't see who I really was. They never noticed my crown, my pain, the fire in my eyes. Like all others, they think the maze was made for them. Actually, it is the other way around. They think I am some poet who will lead them through the symbols and spaces of this underworld. They think I will teach them lessons. They should call me Cerberus. I am the lesson. The monstrous walls rise up and run away as far as the human eye can see, circling and dividing. Which half is the maze? Even I get lost. It changes, sometimes slowly, imperceptibly, sometimes suddenly. This house is not only made of stone and mortar, wood and paint, it is made of time and mystery, hope and fear. Construction never stops. I take some pride in my role as architect. They think I will guide them to the center. Perhaps I will. The sun was very hot. Together, we walked through the gate into the next page. The entrance hall of the maze. They looked carefully at the bronze doors, trying to choose. The uncertainty of visitors is one of my little pleasures. It's easy to get lost, I said helpfully. This can be a sinister place. The sun glared at me through the gateway. Something was ringing behind one of the doors. They spent some time trying to decide which door it was, not understanding that the silences of the maze are as eloquent as the sounds. Decisions, one said. Too many decisions. Story of my life, said another. We don't want to be late, said a third, opening one of the doors. Nary a soul to be seen, said the first, peering into the gloom. I waited patiently for them to choose which way to go. Okay.
Alright, so the illustration for the first room, there are 4 doors. Room 20 says story above it, and it looks like it has a drum picture on it. The next door says fable above it, door 26, and it's got a basket. Tale, door 41, has a bottle. And yarn, tale 21, has a apple, I think.
Okay.
And the apple door has a little piece of fabric coming out from underneath it. There is what looks like calligraphy on an easel in front of the doors.
Okay. So, apple, bottle, story, yarn, fable. It's all totally related. Let's just pick a number. I say 21.
Okay, so we're going to go through the yarn door 21 with the apple on it.
Apple yarn.
Yeah, I don't really see how you were supposed to get anything out of that first one. Okay. A yard containing shrubs trimmed in ornamental shapes.
Are any of them apples or bottles?
No, there's a wrench, a really cool-looking bird Some ornamental shrubs that are just like two spheres on top of each other, the top sphere being smaller than the bottom one. There's a painting of two intertwined snakes. There's door 44, 24, and 31.
And the only thing the other page says is the shrubs part?
There's a dialogue between the people, but
I think that might be part of the clue.
Well, we can't read all of it because of copyright reasons. So
Alright.
I'm gonna skip it because it doesn't seem related at all. They just have an exchange where they're like, "We want to know what the name of the thing is," and he's like, "No." That's like kind of it. Like that's all.
The name of the thing?
The name is, yeah.
Of what thing?
It doesn't say.
They ask for a name of something.
Yeah, that we don't know.
They were like, "What is that?" And he's like, "I'm not going to tell you."
Yeah.
We don't even know what that is.
Correct.
Let me read that page.
Go ahead. Have fun. Like I said, I read it and was like, this doesn't give me anything. I don't know what to do with this. Yeah, like, I don't...
Oh, he's insinuating probably what the name of the place itself is called?
Yeah, right, the place itself. But still, it's like, I don't...
Okay,
I don't know what we're getting out of this room.
How about we go to Cool Bird Door?
Okay, 31?
Yeah.
That was also what I was going to recommend, because Cool Bird Door.
The Cool Bird is in front of the door with 31 over it. And there's a wrench on the ground also at a twin snake one. Snake seems bad. Wrench seems like there's work involved. So the Cool Bird Door is probably the one to go through.
Okay, I still don't... Like, this is totally not... I was expecting, like, a logic puzzle or... like riddles, and this is just like, I don't know, pick a shape you like. Like, okay, great.
The mystery of the maze. Is bird and apple connected?
Yeah, yes.
Is it bird and bottle?
Yeah.
With B? Is that even really a clue? I am so mysterious. This is like me trying to design a puzzle as a DM. I'm notoriously awful at puzzle design, and I feel like this is some shit I would come up with.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. Puzzles
I'm
puzzles
admitting
are
my
hard.
weakness.
Puzzles are hard. All right. We are now in a melancholy little courtyard surrounded by a brick wall that is too high to see over. A dead tree with bone-white branches reaches up to a sky filled with gray clouds. There are 4 doors. They all have faces on them, but all the faces look identical.
Are any of the faces, by any chance, a cool bird kind of face?
No.
What about an apple
No,
or a bottle?
the faces are all identical.
Do they have any qualities that are perhaps twin snaky or wrench-like?
Nope. There is a broom, a rake. There are 2 baskets in frame. And
Snake baskets, perhaps. Maybe that's where the snakes come from.
there's a door with no number that I would love to go through, but I don't know how to...
How do you go through a door with no number in this book,
can't.
Paris?
Oh my god, how do we
What is that? What is that? How
Is
is
it
that
door
even...
0? How do we go through the door with no number?
You're just going to a random page. We're stepping
I'm
through the
seeing-
dimensions.
Nice.
Yeah, fuck the book rules, man. I'm a page traveler. I can turn any order I want.
Yeah, no, there's no number on that door. What the fuck? Fuck you, I want to go through the door without a number.
Is that the one that we came through, supposedly?
Oh, maybe. So the door to 21 is open. The doors to 19 and 44 are closed.
We went to 21 already.
We did.
Wait, it doesn't say... Just because they're closed doesn't mean we can't go through them. There's no rules or nothing, so I think
No.
19 and 24 you said?
44.
44. Well, how about this? 44 is really close to 45, and that's the page we're supposed to get to.
I don't think that's how this works.
It's as good a logic as
They said it
anything.
took at least... Yeah, I know. I don't know what this... I don't know what's going on. Okay. We are in a courtyard of palms and statues. There's a breeze.
A breeze, you say, for birds, like cool birds to
my
fly
God.
in on, perhaps?
All right, this dialogue is important. Someone says, who left the door open? Someone else says, we came in that way. But they were convinced that they had entered by another door entirely, and then they vanished through the wall, and the guide follows them.
They vanished through the wall?
Oh my god, there's another fucking door to room 21 in this room.
21 is like the nexus of you fucked up, right?
Yeah,
like
probably. And
like
then there's
all doors lead to that central part of this House of Leaves ass.
Yep. There's also a door 18 that has a rope.
Like a snake.
Tied to it? There is another cool bird in this one.
Okay, what kind?
It's nearest to 21. There's also an alligator with a spiked collar chained to a palm tree. Also in front of door 21.
Well, we already went to 21. Is that where the cool animals are?
I don't remember. 18 has a weird rope tied to it.
Well, if all the cool I was going to say go where all the cool animals are, but if that just takes us back to 21, that's obviously not the step.
Yeah, fuck 21. Go to 18.
Yeah,
all right,
18
all right,
is obviously the
this.
step we have to take.
If there's another fucking door to 21 in here, there isn't, thank God. Okay, oh, this is a musical themed room. It's very warm. There's a fire. An abandoned hat, 2 chairs. The fireplace is a giant gaping mouth. Above the fireplace is a dragon. And then there's musical stuff above the doors. So there's door 13 and door 3. 13 has the curtain pulled back, 3 doesn't. 13 has a bowling pin in front of it. There's a bass clef above the first door that has no number. And then there's just some eighth notes above door 13. A G clef over the door, another door with no number, and then like a chord. A 4-part chord over door 3. So theoretically 3 and 13 are our only choices. It looks like they want you to go through 13, so I'll go through 3.
Okay, yeah.
That's fine with you.
Through the full chord. Full harmony, full binds. Yeah. Maybe it's a cool chord, like a cool bird.
Oh my god. Oh, this is weird. We're in what looks like an apartment building hallway. There are 4 doors. One has no number on it, so there's one door that has 9 spelled out in letters, one door that's 18, and then one door that just says EE over it.
How do you go to page EE? 33?
Oh, 33. You're right. Sorry. It's late. There is a banner on the ground that says, "What is your sign?" There's an arrow pointing this way, but it's upside down. There's a stop sign. There's a sphinx with a question mark over it. A bunch of pans in the corner. A drawing of a moon. A stick figure with a hat. A sun. And a radiator.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Here. Okay, these are all the things. I just said all the things in the picture. I didn't tell you where they were.
I mean, she's not lying.
Yeah.
All those things.
All those things are there.
The stick figure with the hat is above the radiator.
Remember, we saw a hat in the last room.
Okay.
So I think we followed the man with the hat.
Into room, what is that?
18?
Oh, didn't we come from 18?
Did we?
Oh no.
Oh, maybe we did.
We've already been trapped by the lich.
Shit. I think you're right. I think we did come from 18.
Just go peek your head to 18. Just poke your head in the door. Put your finger in the classic choose your own adventure move of how many fingers can you keep in the pages to retract your footsteps.
Yeah, we did come from that room. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so top hat.
Let's go to
is evil. Top hats are evil, Paris. That's what I'm saying for this
yeah,
puzzle.
actually, that drawing is kind of menacing. Let's go to 33.
Okay. You mean EE?
Shut up. I'm fucking tired.
It's the E.
Oh,
room.
jeez. Okay. More music theme.
Okay.
So that drum at the beginning might have actually meant something. The room with no floor. There are some narrow ledges and a center thing. None of it looks stable. Yeah, so this has no floor except for some boards that connect to a center, like a stack of slabs that also looks very unstable. There's a violin. A violin, some kind of horn, like physical objects in the room. And then the 4 doors we have there is door drum.
Okay.
There is door 3, door 35, and door 7. Door 7 has a crown and a sword. Door 35 has a V.
hats are evil.
And
but
pitcher.
drum might be good.
Drum door has a key and a B, and 3 has another
A
pitcher.
key, a B, and 3. Must you see before...
Door 3 has a pitcher. You know what door 3 has? It has a fucking ring with a cool bird on it. We're going to door 3.
We went to page 3 already.
Shit, we're not going to door 3. Okay. Well, but maybe...
The lich is already consuming your brain.
Maybe
there.
we have to go back to go forward.
New page every
Okay,
time.
fine. 7 or 35 then. 7 has a crown and a sword. 35 has a pitcher and a V?
Hat is evil, so 35.
I don't know how you got there, but okay.
Well, the
Oh, crown is a hat? Oh,
Yeah.
crown is a hat! Crowns are evil,
yes.
Okay, oh. This looks sketchy as fuck. Chris, you brought us to the murder basement. God damn it.
We're fine. Listen, until something happens.
We now
we're
enter
fine.
what appeared to be someone's basement. There is some kind of totem or tribal fetish in the middle of the room.
Okay.
Yeah, once again, you brought us to the murder basement.
Okay. I mean, the top hat man above the radiator was also menacing.
There's a suit.
We're fine
There's
now.
a suit on the wall. Okay, we're in a stone basement. There is a single light dangling, a light bulb dangling from the ceiling. There's a ladder in the background. In front of the ladder, there's a couch and some trash, and a white blank poster, I guess. There's a...
The most creepy possible poster
Yeah,
you could have.
just
Just a white blank one that looks the same as the wall that it's hung on.
Well, no, the wall's stone or brick, so it's probably not white. I guess it could be. Right by one of the doors, there's a suit. It looks pressed. It's on a hanger. It's got the suit pants and the jacket. There's some matches on the floor, a 2x4, and a bench with some debris on it. There's that weird structure in the middle. It looks like some kind of bad art project or some weird fetish. I don't know.
Someone did a crafting thing.
Someone crafted down here, yeah.
Who's been crafting? I can tell by how crazy this looks down here.
Oh, it's got a glove on a stick, and it's like all tied. It's like tied to other sticks. I don't know. And then in the doorway, actually the only door we can go out, there is just a couch cushion from the couch.
Okay, so then we have to take nothing in from this room if there's only one option.
So
right?
35 is a dead end, because it leads you to 33.
Yes.
So we've been to 33 before, Chris.
Okay, well.
So 35 is a dead end. So 7?
I suppose.
Because we've already been to 3.
Yes.
So
It's 7 up here.
we weren't counting how many moves we were making. So
Listen, if we just get to 45 and back, I think I can call that a success.
I agree.
Listeners can count our steps.
All right. This is a pleasant room with 3 doors and a lamp. There's music being played somewhere. And they stop to listen for a moment.
Okay, so there's a music thing happening.
There is a music thing happening. Okay, so there are 3 doors. 33, 36, and 16.
That's 2 new numbers.
Yeah. This room is covered in paintings, all portraits of people. There is also a weird mirror with bull horns on top of it that's like slanted out from the wall near 33. There's a note or something tacked to the door on 36. I guess it's just a piece of paper. I won't say note because there's no writing on it that I can see. There's a lamp in the corner. And then door 16 has like a rug tumbling out of it. And
Okay.
then there's a toy cool bird on the floor.
Oh, is it the exact same?
It's a cool bird, yeah. 16.
I think,
go.
yeah, 16 we haven't been to, and there's a cool bird there. Cool bird and music are my 2 totems that I'm trying to follow.
Yeah,
here.
follow the cool bird, follow the music.
If there's cool bird music somewhere,
All right.
I think we will have solved the issue.
Chris, there's... Oh, this is terrifying. I don't like this room. Nope. This room is full of hats. It's terrifying.
Oh no! Oh, hats are evil.
Yeah, this
oh
is-
shit,
Chris,
Paris. Oh fuck!
you
The cool
can
bird tricked
see-
us. The cool bird tricked us.
You can see the evil man in the hat through a doorway.
Excuse me.
And there's also a crown on the floor. And there's a creepy jester on a pole.
I am
And
actually
there's like a
all
saw.
of my hair stood on end just now. I'm not even kidding.
This is actually scary, Chris. Look at this room. I'm terrified. If I was actually in there and saw that hat man, I would be so fucking scared.
Oh my! There's like a contraption over here.
Yeah,
that
there's like a table saw, and then
there's a jester's head on a large scepter with tassels coming off it. There is a tree man with a club with a long beard and like tree bark legs. That's like he's a tapestry on the wall. And then there's like a small cauldron with a wizard hat on it, and then a trap door, and then the hat man threw a door in front of us, which is scary. And then there's 36 and 7 above 2 doors. I don't like that room. That's an evil room.
I don't like this room either. Fuck this room.
And the man with the hat is the doorway he is behind has no number, so you can't do anything. He's just there. He's just always looking at you. So I guess 36 or 7, right? Have we been to 7?
I think we've been to both of those before.
Try 36.
I don't remember. Pretty sure we've been to 36 before.
I don't think we should be in the room with Hat Man.
Oh no, we haven't been to 36. You're right. Well, this room has 2 clowns playing instruments. So
Okay, well, this is all around a bad maze so far. There's evil hats people, and there's many clowns. There's at least 3.
This looks like a part of Dark Souls, where you start in Dark Souls 2.
There are no clowns in that part.
No, I meant the scenery. It's like a rundown group of stone arches with ivy and stuff, so... there's,
The Lich is casting a yawn spell on us, guys. Sorry if you're trying to, like, do a cross-country drive or road trip while you're listening to this episode, because, boy, I hope it's not 2 in the morning when you're on that drive.
I'm sorry.
The fucking drowsy maze is gonna take us all with it.
Oh, God. Alright, so there's fucking 2 clowns playing a moody romantic melody.
Music again.
He says, actually, wait. They're masked, not clowns? Or maybe they are clowns.
Aren't all clowns technically masked in a way? Like, they paint their faces, but that's a mask. Unless you thought all clowns just had that face and they never take it off. That's just their face.
Well, the guide is saying he doesn't like the guitar player.
The guide doesn't
the
like
viol.
Oh, okay. Well,
but they both have hats on, so there's no...
Are they in front of different numbered doors?
Yeah, the viol is in front of 16, hat is in front of 7. I think we've been to both of those before.
Yes, we have. We've been to 16. I don't know about 7. I think we've
been to 7. Give it! Chris, here, take over.
Okay.
I'm yawning too much. So there's definitely
They're
a
not.
music thing happening.
They look more like prisoners than clowns to me, in a way.
I don't know. I mean, it's black. This book is in black and white, I should mention.
Okay, let's check out 7 really quick here. 7 is the page with a pleasant room with 3 doors and a lamp.
Is that the room with the paintings?
Yes. So we've been in the painting room before, which was 33, 36, and 16. We've been to 16, we've been to 36, and I'm pretty sure we've been to 33.
Oh, yeah, we've been to all of those.
Okay. 36 was the one we just came from. 33 is the room with no floor. Okay, but there's drum 3, 35, and I don't think we've been to 35 yet. In the room with
Okay,
no
alright,
floor.
yeah, let's go to 35. No, I think we've been there, actually. Fuck.
So what appeared to be someone's basement.
Yep, murder basement.
Shit, we're already trapped, and the only option is 33. Which is...
Great, we're already failing.
We're already going back. There's like no other options in the basement. What's the point of the basement? Is there like a clue over here?
I don't know, to know you're fucked. I mean, like I said, there's matches on the floor. Like, there's stuff.
How do you go through the drum?
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, it seems like...
I guess if you know, like, what number the drum is supposed to represent, because the drum was at the beginning, right? Alright, let's go back.
Is that... Oh, Chris, we can't go back. We're trapped in the maze.
We're literally trapped. There's no option out anymore.
No, there has to be.
Hold on. 16 then. Oh no, that's the scary room. Oh no, that's the scary room. That goes back to 7. 36?
Yeah, we've been to 36. That's the outside room with the musicians, right?
We're literally trapped, Paris.
No, we can't be trapped.
There's no other option. If you go to 7, it's 33, 36, and 16. And those all lead kind of back in on each other.
What's 16? I don't remember.
16 is the scary room, which only is 36 and 7, which lead back.
What the
And then 36 is this, which is 16 and 7. You have to stay out of that, like, combination of rooms. It's like the music trapped us somehow.
No, the cool bird trapped us.
We've been betrayed by the cool bird. Okay. Starting over at page 1.
No, we're not You can't start over.
We're trapped.
No, we're not trapped.
We're done for. We've already lost our minds in the maze.
All right.
I'm telling you, the only options in that room lead in on each other. And you have to keep walking through the scary room. It's like the man in the hat has trapped you. And you have to keep walking by him and having him see you.
It's pretty weird.
Unless you figure out the door to walk to get to the Hat Man. Is unlocking the maze just turning the fucking pages of the book in order? Reading it like a normal human being so you can just walk through the rooms at will?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you're the architect and you could...
Oh, maybe, yeah. You were the architect all along.
You can change it however you want because you can just flip the page. The only way to get untrapped is to walk through the drum door in the room with no floor.
Yeah, but that's not a numbered door.
But that's what I mean. That's the only, like, door option to walk through. So you have to know, like, what number the drum represents somehow, probably.
Alright, so, sorry, what room were we just trapped in?
We were trapped in a loop of 16, 7, 36, and 33.
Okay, alright, so we're back here. What happens if we go to 35 or 3? 35 is the basement. Okay, what's 3? Oh, no, we can get back here.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I felt very trapped.
So, yeah, that's why I was like...
I was freaking out immediately.
Yeah, that's like, we can't be trapped. So you can go to 18 or 9.
I guess 9? Because that doesn't sound like a number we've done.
No, we haven't done 18 or 9, so, alright. Oh, this has an apple in it.
Is fruit anything?
This has a lot of shit in it. There's like...
By the way, Paris, we've already passed the halfway point for time. So
Good. Alright. Room 9 appears to be an old storeroom. Dust has obscured a damaged painting. And there are other paintings piled up. There's one of what looks like the Mouse Pope.
Okay.
Or like a mouse gangster or something. Yes. In the middle of the room, someone has dug a hole, and there's a door down there, but no number on it. Can't go through it. So there's a shovel and a hand, like a mallet. There's a painting mostly obscured by dirt, but you can see there's a shooting star in it. The door to 18 has like an angel painting behind it and an apple, and then there's a door to 3. So in this case, we kind of have to go to 18.
Alright, so we didn't even have to go through 9 at all. It really just led straight there. The scenic route. There might be a clue in there to whatever the riddle...
Yeah.
But here's the infuriating thing. If I don't even know what the riddle is...
Yeah, it's like, what is the riddle? I don't know. Oh, 18's the music room. We have been here before. Oh, but we didn't go to 13 last time, so we went to 3 instead, so let's go to
Fair
13.
enough.
Okay, we haven't been to 13 yet. This is a new room.
We've been way beyond 16 steps at this point.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. In room 13, we have a sundial in the middle of the room with a lamp on it. Sounds like a recent D&D puzzle Chris may have made.
Yeah.
There's a... Oh, it's that weird horn thing or hat. I'm not sure.
Hat is evil, though.
No, I think it's a horn. Because I think we saw it in another room. There's a clock on the wall that says it's 6 o'clock. The clock has skeletons on it.
Oh, that's always a great sign.
The sundial... It doesn't really look to me like it's actually reading any time, but... This is a time-themed room. There is a plaque on the wall with an hourglass, stylized hourglass as part of the frame, and it says millennium, century, decade, year, month, week, day, hour, minute.
Certainly not a puzzly thing at all.
So our options are go back to 18, go to 25, or 27.
Those are new numbers. The time room has helped us out, it seems.
So 25 or 27, I guess.
27.
Okay.
Just because of that Simpsons scene where 27 appears in Lisa's mind and says 27.
Why?
She was like debating something about spending time doing math or something else, and like all the numbers are talking to her in her head, and then 27 just rolls up and goes 27.
Oh, I don't remember that. All right, room 27 is kind of a dead end.
Oh, good. So 25 is the one we had.
It leads to room 9 or room 13 again.
Okay, so how about we go to room 25 and just...
This is a darkened chamber dominated by a large figure.
There's a lot of scary rooms.
There's an entrance to 9 that people had dug up.
What people? Dug up? Can I dig up?
Well, like I told you, there were a couple sections where people had like dug up areas.
Can I dig up page 45 and just end it?
God, I know. So the door I guess we came through, it doesn't have a number, it has a heart over it. The door opposite that is to 13, and it has an inverted heart over it. It also has a baseball bat and a portrait of a cat next to it. And then there's the statue over the hidden entrance to room 9, and there is definitely a phrase under the statue, but I'm having trouble reading it.
I have to commend this book on, aside from cool bird and music themes and hats, how a lot of things seem to be almost not related in the least whatsoever.
I think it says Fatavium Invenent? Honestly, it's really hard to read because there's like striations through the letters, and the letters are like kind of not stylized.
You just said the fucking magic words, and now we're gonna get transported into the maze book world, Paris.
No.
God damn it.
No, Fatavium.
I'm gonna open the door to my bedroom right now and walk into the fucking evil hat room. Thanks.
God, 6 years of Latin and I can't remember what any of this means. Oh, and there's a question mark at the end.
Like the Sphinx.
Is it the way to fate within? Is that right? Hang on, I gotta
Just Google it.
Wait, no, I shouldn't, because that's cheating technically.
Is it?
If we're in this maze, we don't have Google, Chris.
Okay, all right. So I guess we're in it now.
All right. Well, it doesn't matter because we've been to 9 and 13 before. Oh my god, we have to go through this whole fucking thing again. Wait, was 13 the key to getting out of all that? Yeah. Okay. 13 is time room, so let's go back to 13 and go 25 instead of 27. All right. Room 25 also new. A high room with the image of a crown on the wall for everyone to see.
Yeah. All right.
What?
Weird room.
Oh, no. Though one of my parents might be lowborn, the other was close to a king.
This is a royalty room?
There's a series of paintings of the same man above all the doors, and the first painting all the way on the left starts with him with his eyes closed, and then he has his eyes open, and then he has like his eyes more open and then more open, and then he gets more and more excited and then terrified, and as the paintings go from left to right, they also fade more.
That's disconcerting.
Yeah, sure is.
Is that a time thing? Like with the time room?
Maybe. So our only options are 35, 13, and 34. I don't know that we've been to 34.
34 is new. 35 is bad.
Okay, 34. Yeah, I do feel like I don't know what puzzle we're trying to solve. Oh god, the Hat Man. Oh, fuck.
Is he back?
This is scaring me. I'm gonna have fucking nightmares about the Hat Man now.
I know. We're trapped in the Hat Man's maze.
Alright, so on 34, we're in like this, middle-class drawing room or parlor. Magpies, I said to myself. Not a real thought in their heads. Because everyone was sitting on, the visitors he's escorting are sitting on the floor just talking to them among themselves. There is a door that says no, with no number on it.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
What am I supposed to do with that one?
There is a painting of a long ship with an eye on it. There is a painting of an obelisk with a moon over it on the right above a striped couch. There's a cane on the ground with a ribbon tied to it and a note that says quick. There is a chair with 4 legs at the front of it that look like animal feet. And there's a painting of a potato sitting on this chair. I really feel... Chris, should we have done edibles before we did this, Mace?
I have never received a more baffling series of clues. There's a picture of potato on a chair, and there's a cane, and...
Oh, I'm not done. Okay, so right next to
we do not have enough time.
Right next to the potato chair, there is the evil hat man walking through a door that says yes to room 25.
To 25.
No, room 25 is bad. We were just there.
What? Why is the hat man walking through the yes door?
Oh, fuck the hat man. So there's also a table all the way on the left with a piece of paper on it that says jibe, pine, and compass. And then the door that says maybe is door 10 that we haven't gone through yet. I don't know what the clues are about, but we can go through 10.
Sure.
Yeah. Fucking what is happening?
Is this a puzzle or a way to unwrap my brain?
New numbers. Okay. 10 is a room that smells like paint, looks like it's being repainted. There's faint voices having an argument behind one of the locked doors. And the visitors think that they might actually be hearing themselves in the other room.
Uh-oh.
And one of them figures out they might be going somewhere where it's going to rain and takes an umbrella. Okay. This room has pictures of dancers on one side and a volcano on the other. There's a bed in the center of the room with an umbrella on it, a suitcase, and a hat box. There's also a ladder. True. There's also a ladder with some paint and like a baton on it. So we have door 34, 41, and 14.
41 and 14 are new.
Yeah, have we been to 34?
I think we have. I'm pretty sure we've been to 34. 41 sounds new, and 14, they're like backwards of each. They're like inverted.
Oh yeah, 34 was the one with the baffling fucking clues. Yeah.
34 was the only one with baffling clues.
Yeah, it's true.
You'd be a little clearer than that, Ferris.
I loved when I had to describe to you the striped chair with animal feet and a painting of a potato on it. I was like,
all right, so 14 and 41 are like backwards anti-versions of each other.
Yeah.
So which door do you think we go through here?
Left-hand path 14.
Okay.
Back.
That's definitely a number we haven't been in yet.
Yeah. This is unsettling.
Is there another hat
This
man?
is a huge room where we are basically the size of mice compared to everything else in the room. There's like a huge outlet and a table leg.
Is it animal table leg?
No.
Of course it would. Why would there be any commonality between rooms? Except for the music room is leading you into the circle trap.
Yeah, the music was evil. Music in Cool Bird was bad. Okay, so we're kind of like in the giant's house at the top of the beanstalk here. We're underneath a giant table, and there's a giant outlet on the wall, and with something plugged into it. There's also a string with a paperclip coming out of the door for 24. There's a target next to the door for 43.
Ooh, I need to get in
10.
there. I need to pick up some toothpicks.
Do you want room 43 or 24? Because we've been to 10, so.
43.
Okay.
Did I pick another evil room?
Yeah, I think you did.
You should pick the opposite of my picks because I always go to evil rooms.
This is a great hall, dominated by the entrance to room 22. The face over the door has a sly look. The only other choice, you can go through the door for 22, and it's got like a giant gramophone horn, but you can only see like the end of it.
Music is evil.
Yeah. And that door is framed by 2 urns. One on the left says your, and the one on the right says self. All the way on the left, next to the your urn, someone is holding a white sign that says peek. but you can only see their arms holding the sign, and then on the right, someone is holding a sign that says part. And then there is a ladder down through a hole in the floor to room 38.
38
It's all bad. It's
is
all bad.
new, I think. Is there...
Here, let's here, you can take over now. Now you can drive.
Yeah, like the last, because we're already very close to our time limit.
No, you know what? No, we're gonna fucking finish this, Chris. I'm not gonna be beaten by a puzzle book.
Paris, it
Chris.
is past 1 in the morning.
Chris, I don't care.
I'm going down to the 38 room with the ladder.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna find another fucking murder hole, because that's what you do.
We are in a narrow space where there's
Great.
like a half-finished carving on one wall.
Okay.
And there's like a slide from one door that looks, and there's like a indentation on the stone above this door.
Oh, God.
That looks like a cookie and a gun.
Okay, you gotta show me this.
It's like a cookie and a gun. It's like a cutout of a cookie and a gun. It's like a Uzi style gun. Like a snowman cookie and a gun.
You know, yeah, I can't really see what else that's gonna be other than a cookie. That's weird.
In between that door and another door is a picture of a monkey with an arrow pointing to its nose, and printed on it is C, S-E-E, exclamation point. And there's 2 doors leading to room... the 3 doors. 2 doors are on the other side, numbers 22 and 43, and then the half-finished carving has an entrance to room 40, which I am going to decide to go into room 40 over here, because that's
fine.
a new number. New numbers are not evil. And 40, the foundation of the maze. The foundation is what it says.
That's creepy.
We're deep underground where stones have been carved and fitted into the natural rock. And they're saying, there's dialogue saying this, there's like runes on the far side over here, and they seem unusual to these people.
Yeah, no kidding.
And the architect asked him, "Oh, do you know what those mean?" And the guy, one of the visitors, is like, "Oh, like wind and water, hills and planets." And then they randomly went through a passageway. Our choices are 11, 6, and 38. They're all just kind of random stuff happening here. 38 looks like it leads into a cave.
We've been to 38.
11 and 6 are just
Those are new.
Random doorways. So I'll let you pick a number here.
11.
11. Okay. In the new 11 room... Okay, there's a giant bell in the middle of this room and a bunch of doors, but only 2 are numbered. And it says, there's a huge sign above the huge bell in the middle of the room that says, "For assistance, please ring bell." That's really it. And the room numbers are 40, which we just came from, I believe, and 24. So I guess you don't have much of a choice, because look at that. Wow, it's a giant bell.
Yep, and just 24, I guess.
That might be a new number.
I don't remember.
Oh no.
What?
A place of unlimited darkness.
Chris, your face actually scared me for a second. I was like really worried you were getting sucked into the book.
Where are the doors? They asked nervously. We can't see any doors. Be careful where you step, said a cold voice. This spot is taken. Dozens of eyes blinked at us in the Stygian gloom.
Oh, good.
By the time my uncertain visitors turned to ask me what to do, I was already far away. There are no doors, said the voice. You're here with the rest of us now. Even my bellowing laughter couldn't fill the space.
Good. Good. Okay, now we're definitely dead. Great.
The maze has taken us, Paris.
I'm so disappointed in us. What puzzle were we even supposed to be figuring out?
What was there to solve?
I don't fucking know. Are we this dumb?
No, that was look, okay, so speaking as someone that does DM for a D&D group that you're now part of, and you've seen my hackneyed attempts at puzzles before, it's hard to design a good puzzle.
It's true.
And one of my main problems my players have is like they're just kind of unsure what to do, and that this book seems to be that turned up to 11. I feel I should subject the rest of the party to this.
Oh my
to get them
God,
to understand, because there was no cohesive anything.
Yeah,
He's talking about a riddle or something, and then we just get caught in a couple loops, and it almost feels like there's no option sometimes, except for doors that we can't seem to walk through.
Yeah, I'm a little confused about the inclusion of doors that we couldn't go through. It's like, just make it a wall then,
How do I go through the no door?
Yeah, how do I go through the drum door? How do I go through, maybe we just, I don't know, we got trapped in that early loop, and then everything was going well until...
But for the most part, that was just like, we only had one choice every time. Maybe there was two options, but we never, like... I don't think we skipped a number that wasn't new.
No, I mean, I just, like you said, I don't understand what the puzzle...
Can you at least read page 45, which is the one we were supposed to get to?
Sure. The room at the center of the maze. The riddle of the maze.
Does he reveal it there?
It says, the riddle of the maze is hidden here, perhaps throughout the room. As far as you are concerned, what the maze teaches can be learned in every room.
That doesn't help at all.
Nope. And this room's got a bunch of weird shit in it, too.
Okay,
So, and even after we got here, we would still have to get back out again.
So you'd have to, like, reverse your steps or something?
I mean, because 45 has 5 doors, but to, different pages, so it would just be, like, the whole thing, but backwards.
Okay, so I think this isn't a well-designed... Okay, so he might say it's the most mind-bending puzzle. Here's the question. Is it really the most difficult puzzle, or did you design it crappily so that it's very difficult to do?
Yeah, I guess, like I said, I don't understand what we were solving, because even if we go back to the beginning, we don't
Are there,
have
like,
any...
wildly different choices to make?
I mean, I know that, he said, oh...
There is, like, story, yarn, all that stuff.
Yeah,
maybe.
so, like, all you really... The first illustration we see is the next page is over the door, like you said, and through that, you can see the door that you can choose on the next page with the bottle on it, and there's an umbrella leaning outside the door. So we started off with apple door yarn. So I wonder if some of the starts will just never end in success.
Yeah, like there's just constantly no...
I don't know.
It's God. I mean, we did an honest try at it, but it felt like a lot of the time I was being led by the nose, or if I got caught in a loop, I just had to find the one way out, and even then, that just kind of led me.
Yeah, again, I just don't understand the riddle. Like, what were we trying to solve? I mean, sure, you're giving me this room with, doors that say story, fable, tale, yarn, and they have symbols on them, but there's no other context, so you're really just, at first, we don't have any reason to think any one of these is any better than the others. I don't know. Yeah, I thought...
Is this a well-designed, mind-bending puzzle, or is it just random guesswork and a bunch of random symbols that might line up? They can't all line up, right?
I don't know. I mean, I don't feel like I understand...
If I'm that baffled the whole time, it's not like I'm solving a cool riddle or mystery. Right. I'm just wandering aimlessly through a bunch of fucking evil hat rooms.
Evil hat man is gonna haunt my fucking dreams tonight.
Alright, Paris, can we fix it?
Yeah, by actually giving someone a puzzle to do and not just saying, hey,
make it a crossword puzzle. Make it a Sudoku instead.
Well, I thought that we were gonna have to actually answer a riddle to get through each room. I thought it was gonna be, like the Sphinx riddle, or I don't know, stuff like that.
Sphinx did appear at one point.
It's true. I thought it was going to be logic puzzles, not like, hey, look at this room with doors and a bunch of shit in it, and like just guess.
What do you think is cool? A cool bird or a drum?
You were tricked by the birds and the drums, Chris.
I was. I fell victim to many evil rooms because of cool birds and music, things that I enjoy. I mean, birds are fine. I guess I don't enjoy it as much as music, but it seemed like a cool thing to follow.
Yeah, I do not understand what the fuck we're supposed to be looking for in here. I guess we're just that stupid, Chris.
We're caught in the gloom and the
huge
Stygian
idiot.
depths forever with all those eyes.
I mean, it sounds about right for me.
That's where we belong.
It's where I live now, just in the depths.
If you would like to join us in the depths, perhaps you could patronize us on Patreon by going to patreon.com/join/terriblebookclub. Join us in the Stygian gloom with the other maze people. Or maybe...
Yeah, let's introduce everyone else who's also trapped in this maze with us.
Trapped in the maze with us is Dari, Greg, Will, Veronica, Dee, Jared, Lynn, Senior, Jakob, Torben, a.k.a. Duck King, Bobby, Black Cat, Ayame, Jensina, Mayo Cat, and Elliot.
Sorry, guys, you're all trapped in here with us. We
There's a
failed
lot
you.
of your eyes on the floor now, and you're just waiting for this architect to lead other people down. At least there's a lot of company.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just dim and dark, and you can barely see anyone. It's like a metal show between sets.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so this kind of sucked. I was disappointed. I really thought that we were going to have to actually solve a logic puzzle.
There's no brain work here, I feel like, or obvious brain work.
Well, I think as you go on, you start noticing some symbols, but I really don't know how you're supposed to start making those connections, right? That's the thing that I don't get.
We were just going by vague association of, like, there was a thing in this one room that was a music, and then there's this thing in the other room that is a music.
Yeah, and at first you're just like, okay, apple, bottle, basket, pitcher, and...
Try to remember something to connect to later.
Yeah, I don't understand this. Yeah, I'm not sure. Are we just really stupid?
We did. I don't think so.
I mean,
what could, like,
it could be.
Okay, maybe if you're listening to this episode, you can tell us like a number we missed or something. We described everything as you heard, everything in those rooms, and there was a bunch of dead ends too. Like,
Yeah.
Were those all clues to other things? Like the suit on the wall means you have to put your clothes on before you read the book, or else the lich will grab your naked body.
Oh my
and suck you
god,
into the book.
Chris, that's what we missed. These clues were for us in real life.
Oh,
we
see.
should have eaten an apple when we went through the apple door.
I see. So if I could hit a drum, I can go through the drum door and
Exactly.
automatically know what page to end up on.
Right, exactly.
Because I know what number drum means.
Yes. We fucked up.
All right. Well, if you want to help support this show and become trapped with us in the lich maze.
Yeah, welcome to the gloom. It's great.
Like I said, you can either join Patreon or you can just share the episode or links to the show on social media. Tell a friend about this weird thing you listen to where very sleepy people get dragged into the darkness.
Yeah, I don't know that I would recommend this book because I don't understand how it's
Unless you
supposed
just
to work.
want to be completely confused and stumped and you enjoy the feeling of not knowing what the fuck is happening or where the fuck you are.
I would recommend this book for a bunch of drunk friends at your house, like a coffee table book. This would be really funny to go through, I mean, when inebriated, because we're kind of inebriated right now just due to lack of sleep.
Actually,
So, this would be fun.
Like, the drunker the people are trying to force connections between cool birds and music and shit, and like evil. I bet they would be just as scared of Evil Hat Man as we are.
I was not expecting. The other thing I didn't expect was that this was going to be kind of scary and ominous, and we end up fucking dead in a sentient pile of consciousness, and God, this is Evil Hat Man, the creepy architect who's showing you around, and he knows what's up but won't tell you. I didn't know this was a horror puzzle.
I know. I got a little bit of the heebs-jeebs there.
Yeah,
The whole of it.
Hat Man is scary.
Hope we didn't creep you out too much, everyone, on this episode of Terrible Book Club. Leave a review about how creeped out you were, maybe.
Yeah, sorry, we didn't expect this was going to be scary. I thought it was just going to be like a fun puzzle maze. Not oh no, you're trapped in endless gloom.
Trapped in the Evil Hat dimension.
I
with
can't
us,
believe
Paris.
we actually died. Game over.
Game over.
You died.
All right, let's rekindle at the bonfire for our next terrible book adventure, Paris. Because for now, I'm gonna hang out here in the darkness with these eyes for 2020.
I'm gonna
Seeing clearly.
I'm gonna see what's good for coffee in the gloom.
All right, Paris.
Goodbye.
Good night.